Hey y'all, welcome to Wynika Spotlight of the Month. Listen, it's been a whole month, y'all, since I've seen y'all, and I'm so excited. It is February, the month of February. Some of us call it the lovers, you know, it's lovers month. But whatever it is to you, we just want to welcome you to watching Wynika Spotlight of the Month. Listen, I'm so excited for the special guest that I have for you guys today. We have none other. Let me just get right to it because we got so much to share with y'all. I want to welcome Anniston native, well known in the area, very impactful to our community. Y'all help me welcome Mr. Chris Lindsey, owner of Good Faith Realty. Yay!
Thanks for having me. Hey, pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, there's no way I was going to have this and not invite you.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Yes, well, I know a lot about you,
Right.
but I want to share everything I know about you. I want you to share with the world today about Chris Lindsey. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Chris Lindsey. Like she mentioned, I'm an Anniston native. Graduated from Anniston High School, went off and went to Tuskegee University at UAB and got my graduate degree in electrical engineering. But while I was working, I developed a passion for real estate.
Right.
I started investing on the side, and in doing so, that real estate business just grew substantially. So
Awesome,
it got to the point where there wasn't enough time in the day to do both.
Yeah.
And I had the real passion for real estate, so I jumped over, and now I do real estate full time.
So we know what your passion is. Tell me a little bit about you, Chris. I want to know tell me about Chris Lindsey. Married, children, we want to know the
for
whole
sure.
9 yards.
Definitely married. I got a beautiful family. My wife Candace and my son Luke, Lindsey, and Olivia. They keep us tied up and they keep us busy and running all the time.
Oh my goodness, how old are they?
Luke is 8 and
Okay.
Olivia is 4. So
Wow.
they actually got baseball evaluations today and ballet and gymnastics.
Oh,
so
my
they
goodness.
keep us running, but they keep us vibrant and going. So
I love it.
that's where I find my peace.
I love it. So what is it, before we get into the business side of Chris, what is it that Chris like to do? What is it that we can catch you doing it on a Saturday afternoon?
Playing with the kids. I mean, we play with the kids. We take them to shows, like the magic shows, and we
Yes.
love to travel. So anytime we can travel and get away, we do that and have a good time.
Okay.
So just your normal stuff to be able to relax and
Awesome.
enjoy the kids, enjoy the family.
And I think I remember y'all seeing some things on Facebook about you traveling, and I think we've been knowing each other for about 2 or 3 years now,
Right.
and I haven't gotten one invitation to travel with you guys, but it's okay though.
It's always open. It's an open
You
invitation.
know, the Bible said to count it all joy. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's an open invitation.
Okay. Well, now that we know what you love to do, we know that you got a wonderful family, beautiful family. You know that you're passionate about spending time with your family.
Correct.
Because that's the one thing that we can't get back is what? Time, right?
For sure.
All right, so you said your passion is about real estate. You told us about how you've gotten into real estate and getting away from engineering. And
Correct.
so tell us about how challenging has it been for you owning a business during a pandemic, coming out of a pandemic. Tell us the pros and cons for you as a business owner.
Right. And we opened Good Faith right when the pandemic started early in 2020. And to be honest with you, when I stopped doing engineering and went straight real estate, I only planned on doing investing. I never really planned to open a real estate office.
Wow.
But the more I got into real estate, because I had my real estate license, and saw how certain business was being done, I had a hard time finding a company that could adequately manage my rental properties. Things just came together where we were able to open Good Faith. And that's why we use the name Good Faith. We operate in good faith. We do things in good faith, whether it's on the realty side and representing buyers and sellers or clients, or on the property management side.
Wow.
That's how we operate. We have a network of agents that do the same thing. And so I basically had to rush out and get my broker's license. And we opened Good Faith 1st of 2020. But it has been a challenge because we couldn't get out and do as many things in the community during the pandemic.
Right.
So there's things we couldn't do. Now that that's alleviated, we definitely love to get out in the community and do different things. But those were the challenges. We're big on advocating for financial literacy and generational wealth.
Yes.
We hold free seminars for everybody, for people to learn generational wealth, learn real estate investing.
Wow.
And those are the things we couldn't do when the pandemic first started.
Right,
The market challenges are market challenges, but we deal with those. But we really wanted to get out and be able to push that generational wealth into real estate investing and get people knowledge base up on real estate.
So not only are you impacting the community, so to speak, but you're also employing. You went from just wanting to be an investor to now being a business owner and able to have employees, and you're able to employ people and give people the opportunity to have their own generational wealth. So that's amazing. And I just can't remember what high school did did you go to? I can't remember that.
I'm a proud graduate of Anderson High School.
Oh, okay. I just want to just throw that out there, just make sure that
For sure.
let everybody know where it's important that we remember where we come from,
sure.
right? Because we don't want to get to a certain place. And my prayer is, God, don't let me get too high that I don't forget about where I came from.
Right, and it was a blessing to get back to Anderson because I've lived away from Anderson, but job opportunities and things for myself and my wife got us back to the area. So I was able to open an office here, and I always really wanted to get back to Anderson to teach the youth and different things about financial literacy. So it was a blessing to be able to do so. So I'm enjoying it.
So tell me, since we're talking about impact, tell me, how has Good Faith Realty made an impact in our community?
I mean, we love working with clients. We love informing them of real estate. We love doing the free seminars to teach people real estate investing and different things. I have a investing boot camp going on right now that's teaching people how to invest and start building that generational wealth. We work with our clients. We make sure they know what they're doing. They know the process. They know what they're signing. We just love working with people, and we love to see the smile on their face when they close on their dream home, and taking people from, I never thought I'd be able to buy, to here's my home. That's what we enjoy doing. We love being out there with the people, and again, doing business in good faith. When we go to sleep at night, we're comfortable with how we operate, and every agent we have, that's how we operate. So we love it. I'm
listening to you, and the only thing this one word just keeps coming to my mind is empower. You have put yourself in a position to empower other people, whether you know it or not, but it's just amazing to be. I'm like a little fly on the wall, and I'm seeing you talking about the opportunities that you have given other people to come in and work for you, and teaching other people about generational wealth. That's empowering. So you know what? Empowered people empower people. Right? And so I just want to, first of all, just congratulate you on that, because you are empowering a community. And so that's not very easy, because you may have a seminar one day and may have 30 people there, and the next time you may not have as many, but at the end of the day, you don't quit is what I'm saying, and that's very empowering for me to see. Yeah,
I mean, you can't. I mean, if you want to have an impact, you can't quit, and I enjoy doing it. I mean, this community needs help of certain sorts. Even with low to moderate income housing, we're very active in that. I got my home builder's license to be able to assist with the shortage of housing. We see it on our property management side. We know the community, there's a shortage of quality housing for low to moderate income housing. So my home builder's license, my goal isn't to build big custom dream homes. It's just not what I want to do.
Affordable. So and that's what this community needs.
For sure. So I mean, it's an enjoyment to be able to contribute and do those things in this community.
When we come back, guys, we are going to go straight to, when we come back, I got a few more questions for Mr. Lindsey. We're going to find out what can we expect from him in the near future with him in Good Faith Realty. We'll see you guys when we come back. Welcome back to Wynika Spotlight of the Month for the month of February, guys. Listen, we are having so much fun. If you are just tuning in, I have a special guest here with me, Mr. Chris Lindsey, owner of Good Faith Realty. Listen, we've been talking about some of his passions. His love is his family. He loves spending time with his family. He loves empowering our community. He's just a blessing. Now, we've talked about all of that, Chris, right?
Correct.
Okay, tell us, what can we expect from Good Faith Realty here in the near future?
I mean, we have big announcements, and I want to thank the community for all the outpouring of support that we've gotten over the past few years since we opened. It has been tremendous, and it has led to exponential growth for us. I mean, we came in with a brand new real estate company. And some people say with very strong competition. We like to collaborate, but breaking into an industry on the property management side, on the realty side, where there's already been companies there for decades and decades is a challenge. But we've got great support from the community, and we've been able to grow. We're announcing we're actually moving to a new building. We've outgrown our current building.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be moving right off Quintard, 620 Quintard. We'll be there within the next few weeks. Definitely come check us out.
Yes.
But we'll be making that big move. We have new agents coming in, great seminars we're going to have. We're going to keep promoting generational wealth. We're going to keep promoting, informing and educating people about real estate investing.
Wow.
All things real estate. Continue to work with the youth. We love getting out there to work with the youth. We work with the Norwood YMCA. We've had a great time working with them. We'll definitely be back. those are the things we're definitely going to get into even stronger. Now that the pandemic seems like
Yes.
it's relieving and we can get out there a lot more, we definitely plan to do that.
And I've seen you on some of your Facebook page. Guys, if you guys are not following him on Facebook, please go do so. But I've seen you talking to the kids up at the high school, at Anderson High School, and giving back. I know we talked about how, again, they're going back to that word empowering. That's
Right.
that's what we do. When you're empowered people empower people. But what I see when I look at you is the fact that you are, how can I say this? How challenging has it been for you coming into this industry, especially with it being Black History Month? How challenging has it been for you being a Black-owned business coming into an industry where you don't see a lot of you that's doing what you do?
Right. I just have to put my head down and work.
Right.
Everybody are going to have their challenges. They're always going to be challenges.
Yes, sir.
I decide not to focus on them.
Yes, sir.
To me, if I'm focusing on challenges and what some people may call haters, my focus is not in the right place. That's wasted.
right.
That's wasted energy.
Oh, that's good.
So I focus on solutions. That's my engineering background. Is always finding solutions. So I focus on solutions. I focus on the positive things because
Yeah.
that's what keeps me motivated.
I love it.
Anything else is going to happen. But I always feel like, with belief in God, that things are going to fall into place. And
Yes.
to this point in my life, it has worked out.
Right.
So that's what I focus on.
Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better response than that. Listen, that was good. How can Wynika Hendrix Insurance Agency help you and you all over at Good Faith Realty?
To be honest, you're already doing it. I mean, you have the insurance for all of my rental properties and for my business, for my investing business. So I mean, you do a great job. Again, you came into the insurance world, and I got to meet you, and based off how responsive you were and the way and the hard work you put in, I switched everything to you.
Yeah,
and
yes.
in the meantime, I saved money doing so.
Yes,
so
sir.
it was a win-win. But with my previous insurance company, it would take me days or weeks to get responses. It just, that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
But you've been a great help already.
Wow.
As far as moving in the future, just keep doing what you're doing.
Gotcha.
I love how you're out here in the community and doing things as well.
We're in this thing called life together.
Right.
But I do remember you said 2020. We've been doing business for a few years, and I noticed not one time have you came into the office with a box of Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm just saying.
Because when I look at your Facebook page, I see that you love Krispy Kreme, but I also see you say you don't need them. So I'm giving you what I'm not giving you what you don't need.
But that's really like reverse psychology, right? I'm supposed to put it out there, and y'all supposed to say, "Oh, we feel so sorry
I
for
want to be
her."
a good friend. If you don't need it, I'm not going to bring it to you.
Oh God, so
I'll just
petty.
eat them on the way to your office.
See, so petty. Or send me a picture showing me you done had one.
That's worse. That's even worse.
Well, listen, this has been so much fun. I really thank you for just taking the time out of your busy schedule, because you are a busy person. And so it means a lot to me. First of all, I want to thank you for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to service you and help you with, all of your many projects that you have, because you can go and do business with anybody else, and you chose to do business with me, and I just appreciate you. That's why I try to include you in just about everything I do,
That's right.
just to let you know that I truly appreciate you. I'm not just saying it because I'm asking for some donuts, okay? I'm saying it because I really, truly mean it. And also just taking time to be here today, it means a lot. It speaks a lot about your character. And I'm only going to bring this up because you brought the word up, God, for us. So I want to say this not only to you, but I want to say this in front of the world, so to speak. I pray that God enlarges your territory. I pray that he blows your mind in this season. I pray that whatever it is that you've asked him to do, I pray that he does it. I just pray that he does it bigger than what you can imagine. The Bible says that eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard, neither has it entered into the hearts of man, all that God has for those who love him. And because you keep him first, that's why he keeps empowering you, so that way you can empower our community. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate you.
Thank you. No,
But I would love you even more if you bought a box of Krispy Kreme. Bye. So.
No, thanks for having me. Definitely, please, if you need any real estate needs, go to goodfaithrealty.com, swing by our office. The doors are open for you. And if you're interested in investing, want information, follow my social media, go to chrislindseyrealestate.com, and we can definitely get you going.
A telephone number that they can reach you guys at. I know you told us about realestate.com, Good Faith Realty,
Correct.
but was there a telephone number for them to reach the office?
Yeah, you can at 256-581-5888. You can call the office and reach us as well. But if you're driving by, swing by, come see us at our new office, 620 Quintard.
620 Quintard.
Hit our social media and we'll respond and help you in any kind of way we can with any real estate need.
Well, Chris, I appreciate you
No, thank
so
you.
much for coming in and tuning in with us today. And I'm just excited to see I'm just like a little fly, just excited to see what all God's going to do with you and your business.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, guys, this has been so fun, so fun. But listen, we have another guest, another special guest that's coming in. I'm excited to announce our School of the Month this month that's going to be having our pizza party for this month. So listen, we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Go get you a donut real quick. Welcome back, y'all. Listen, did y'all get y'all donut? Because I think y'all been gone about 5 or 6 minutes, and not one of y'all have brought one down here to me. But that's okay. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this here. We have what we call a lack of communication. Okay. So I hope y'all got y'all snacks. You got your popcorn, donut, and all of that. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the special guest that I have here today. Listen. Every month, I'm going to have what we call a School of the Month. And this is a school that I chose with Wynika Hendrix Agency chooses to just spotlight them because of what they're doing in the community. They're doing great things. And I have none other than Principal, listen y'all, Principal Sonja Brown with Randolph Park Elementary School. Hey, Miss Sonja. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, I know I get on y'all nerves over there at Randolph Park.
You know we love you.
You can't help but love me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But as long as you don't love to hate me, we all right.
It's genuine love.
Yes, ma'am. But listen, I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited to be able to honor you guys this month. That's what all School of the Month is all about, is honoring those who take care of our babies, who go the extra mile, and because it's not an easy job.
It's not.
Yes, it's not an easy job. So tell me, I want the world to know about, before we get into, what you do, I want the world to know who you are. So tell us a little bit about you.
So a little bit about me. I wasn't born and raised in Anderson.
Okay.
I was, as some would say, a military brat. I love to say military dependent. So my dad was in the Army. So, but I moved here in high school, and I've been here since then.
Okay.
So not born and raised in Anderson, but I've been here long enough to where I call Anderson my home. Proud mother of 2 daughters. My oldest daughter is 28. She lives in San Antonio, Texas. And then I have an 18-year-old who is a senior. And so she's counting down to May 25th. And so, yeah, and then I'm a member of Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, and I love my students.
Oh, my goodness. I want to go back to the 18-year-old. Yes. Okay. 28. And did you say, and 18?
And 18.
So yes, I have a 23-year-old, and I have a 14-year-old. So I tell people that my 23 acts 14, and my 14 thinks she's 23. So is that the same case with you? Because it's almost the same.
Not really, but there were those times where the 18-year-old, as she was coming up, would always say to the 28-year-old, because it's almost quite 10 years apart, and it was, "Oh, you're not my mom," but she would step in as a second mother because there's so many years between the two. So.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you worried about the empty nest syndrome?
No, ma'am.
You ready?
No, ma'am. I have 367 babies.
Well, that's
so
true.
I will not
but
have
it's nothing like your own. Listen, it's nothing like your own, though.
It's not, but when I'm home, I'm resting, so I'm okay.
I got you.
Yes,
I got
ma'am.
you. So now, what is it that you like to do? What is your passion? What is it that you like to do when you're not running a school?
So I guess I'm like the typical female. I just love to shop.
Love to shop.
But I mean, I love to go out and listen to good music, just, enjoy fellowship with friends.
Yes, I love it. Are you part of any sororities?
I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you just look all Delta-ish over there. You look all Delta-ish over there today. And I said, look at us color coordinating today. I love it. I love it. So now let's talk a little bit about how long you've been principal at Randolph Park. And how challenging has it if it's been challenging at all? Because you haven't been principal very long, correct?
So this is my 4th year being a principal.
Okay.
The first 2 years, I was at Cobb Preparatory Academy.
Okay.
So came out of the classroom and I went to Cobb, and Cobb Preparatory Academy is just pre-K and K.
Okay.
So that was different for me because I'd never worked with any students younger than 3rd grade. So it was different going to the babies, and you know, they show you a lot of love. I mean, a lot of love. They can see you 1 minute and 2 seconds later as if they hadn't seen you, and it's just full of love. So then moving to Randolph Park, this being my 2nd year at Randolph Park, kind of felt more like at home.
Gotcha.
Like I said, I used to been working with older kids, 3rd grade and up, so I get that opportunity to come back. And so just as much love for the older ones as there was for the babies. Conversations are definitely different.
Yes, yes, I
definitely
can imagine.
different. But I mean, challenges is just making sure that they know how to value their education. The mission for Anderson City Schools is to empower, inspire, support, and prepare our students for the world.
I love it.
So part of that is just making sure they understand how we're empowering them, making sure that they understand that I need them to take as much ownership in their education as well, holding them accountable and responsible for making sure, of course, you know, giving them some type of incentives along the way. But I mean, I've seen the change in them when, you know, we've created data binders and they're just tracking their growth, and they're so proud of that. I had a student stop me today. I'm on 10 or I'm on 15, and you know, it just warms my heart to know that we're empowering them with that, and then they can recite the mission and they can explain to you what that empowerment looks like.
It's something about this word empower. We had a guest a little earlier, and the word empower is just coming up because it keeps coming on. So, but I also I can hearing something and feeling it. I can feel the passion that you have for these babies. You know, I don't have any children at Randolph Park, but if I did, I would know that they are in good hands.
Yes, ma'am.
And it trickles down even with your staff, and me being over there and watching how your staff is with the kids. That means a lot. So what is it that our community can do to help Randolph Park?
So one thing I'd really like to see happen at Randolph Park is I really would like to do some type of beautification project. You know, for kids, it's just making the school look so much better, and, you know, some fresh paint, maybe some landscaping, anything that's just going to make it look that much better, so where the kids will want to come, so that we make sure that we get them there, and then we can empower them.
So tell me, I want you to look at the camera, and I want you to look in the camera and tell the people that may be watching, who may be interested in volunteering their services, their time to come out and assist the school with things. How can they get in touch with you?
So you can get in touch with me by sending me an email. My email is browns@aniston.k12.al.us, or you can reach us by phone, 256-231-5080. Now, my secretary, her name is Miss Brown as well, so people get that confused a lot. They'll call the school and she says it's Miss Brown, and they think they're speaking to me, but they're speaking to her. But either way, both Browns will be glad to accept your help.
Listen, Ms. Brown, it's been an honor and a pleasure having you on today.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you guys for the pizza party. Congratulations on being Wynika's Spotlight of the Month. You guys call me if you need anything, okay? Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Listen, y'all, this has been so fun. I'm so excited about what God is doing in this community. Listen, if you would like to be a guest on the show, please reach out to me, 256-832-8779. Listen, I am Wynika Hendrix, representing the Wynika Hendrix Insurance Agency. Listen, I can help you with your car insurance, your home insurance, your life insurance, your business insurance. Give us a call. It is absolutely free. But listen, my mission today is to impact the lives in the community that I serve. I pray you have a blessed day. Listen, one other thing. I pray that you have a blessed day. One more thing. I pray that you have a blessed day, and hope to see you soon with some Krispy Kreme donuts, okay?